Hello, Kreezcraftians, kreezxil here with another exciting mod review, and today we're featuring Electric Advantage by Dr. Cyano. I have here his recipes. The electric power cable, the base one, which is going to be made from bioplastic ingots and copper ingots and more bioplastic ingots. And those bioplastic ingots are made by smelting starch, which in turn were made by smashing potatoes. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to create will be the power supply unit, which means that we'll have to create a steel plate, which will mean 3 steel ingots like this to form a plate. And then of course we're going to build the control circuit board from microchips, which are made with silicon ingots over copper, tin, or gold nuggets. And the silicon ingots are made from silicon blend, which is made from carbon dust and sand. And then we're going to make solder, which is made from a soldered blend that's smelted, which is made with powdered tin over powdered lead or silver. And that'll make the control circuit board, which will allow us to finish making this, which will then allow us to make that, and this will be any glass panes that don't have to be colored. And that'll allow us to power our system. The steam-powered electric generator doesn't seem to be enabled yet. The electric arc furnace will be a power supply unit surrounded by brick blocks. And that'll allow us to smelt 4 individual stacks at once. So there's an advantage there. And that'll cover everything that's currently in the mod. As of this Minecraft mod review, there is a slight new version out that it now has batteries. We'll cover that in a later review. Let's get started. So, let's say we made ourselves this here crack hammer, which comes from base metals, and it would be 2 sticks and a block of diamond over it. And we went mining, and we've come up with all of these ores, and every last one of those need to be powdered. So we do that by throwing them out into our environment, and then smash them with our crack hammer, like so. And for metallic ores, the crack hammer does in fact double it by creating twice as many, but for your coal and other items, the crack hammer does a 1-to-1 conversion. I forgot we're going to need the potatoes. Let's throw them out there. Okay, all that. So first thing we're going to need is the bioplastic, which is done by cooking the starch. And we're going to need 6 bioplastic ingots. Bioplastic does not actually appear to be in this mod. It may be in Power Advantage. And of course we're going to need 3 copper ingots, and we got those. There they are. And here's our bioplastic, and that gives us 6 electric power cables. And let's just go ahead and place them along the ground. Let's see if they go up in the air. I think so. Okay. Good. Excellent. So we can use those like cable industrial craft 2 or whatever. Alrighty, so we've got them cables. Let's make some more. Making the cables. We need those for the other things that we're going to make. Okay, so we need to make the most powerful unit there. Okay, and steel is going to be an issue, so let's go ahead and make that steel based on the blend iron and carbon dust. So that needs the big crafting grid, and there's your steel dust. And smelt that to get a steel ingot. Alright, so now we got some steel ingots, and we're just going to put a few of those up here, and we'll get some sets of that. We're going to need copper plate later, so let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So now we need to build this contraption, and that's going to be with solder. Microchip is a silicon ingot over some copper nuggets, and we do that with a silicon blend that gets from salt and sand and carbon. Make silicon blend, we smelt that. Okay, carbon. We just threw it out here, and okay, let's go ahead and blend that carbon there with some sand. Hold on a sec. Got some sand now. And there we go, some silicon blend. Let's get a few of those. And that will allow us to make the silicon ingots, which is this, and looks like a pencil. Alright, we have our silicon ingot. We're going to go ahead and make some of those copper nuggets so we can have some microchips. Let's just go ahead and make them all. Okay, and we're building this contraption here. So we need to build that. That's bioplastic and some copper plate or copper bar. So bioplastic, copper plate, bam. Now we have that circuit board. And now we need to make the solder, which is 210 over silver powdered. That gives us some solder blend, which you would then smelt to get your solder. We're going to need 2 of those because we're going to have to build this 2 times, once for this unit and once for that unit. Alright, so we'll put this chip here, the circuit board here. No, wrong circuit board. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to take that circuit board and turn it into the advanced circuit board by placing it there with these 2 wire cables there and that there. And is that even correct? No. We're trying to build this. Oh, right. I was right the first time. This goes here, this goes here, and this goes there. And now we got it. And there, now we're going to have ourselves a power supply. 2 of them. Bam, bam. Okay. And now we need this glass. We're going to put that there. And these here. And those 2 there. And a power unit there. And that gives us a solar cell. We'll put it here. And it says it's on and it has an output, which is 0. That's the part that's bugged out that he's actually fixed. In addition to giving us batteries. And now we'll build the arc furnace, which is, we'll need some brick blocks. There we now have some brick blocks. Put that around our power supply unit. And give ourselves the electric arc furnace. We'll just put it here just to prove that power is getting to it. I'm not sure if the wires have to be in the back side. This kind of tells me that it's probably not powered, but let's go ahead and put some items in there. See, I saw it flash. That tells me it didn't get enough power. Now we're just going to pretend that we built a whole bunch of those photo cells, and I'm going to hook a bunch up. Okay, so now there's 9 of those hooked up. This should be amply powered. It might possibly depend on the daytime. Time set day. Let's make sure there's, yes, they're all on. And they probably need a clear line of sight. So they're not really pulling anything off of that glowstone. That's correct. They need a line of sight to the sky. The glowstone does not give enough juice, and you see we're cycling between on and off, which is more than enough to smelt 4 stacks at once. I suspect that you can do independent stacks of different items. Let's test out the theory now. And if that's correct, we're going to get different things all at the same time, up to 4. And that looks like what we're doing. Looks like the indicators don't actually update while you're watching it. Yeah, you have to get out and go back in, so maybe that's a slight bug. And that's actually impressive because you can cook 4 things at once. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this much better Minecraft mod review by me, kreezxil, featuring the Electric Advantage mod by Dr. Cyano.